Describe how people learn languages.
To begin with, people learn languages in many different ways depending on their environment, their goals, and their learning styles. Some people start learning a language from a very young age, especially if they grow up in a bilingual household or attend a school where multiple languages are spoken. In those cases, learning happens naturally through daily exposure and interaction. But for most people, language learning starts in the classroom. In schools, students usually begin with the basics, the alphabet, simple vocabulary, and grammar rules. They do exercises, memorize words, and try to understand sentence structures. This kind of formal learning gives a good foundation, but it's often not enough on its own. That's why many learners try to go beyond the classroom and use different methods to improve their skills. One common way people learn languages is through listening and repeating. For example, they watch movies or TV shows in the language they're learning. They listen to music, podcasts, or news programs. This helps them hear how native speakers actually use the language, including their tone, pronunciation, and natural expressions. I think listening is one of the most powerful tools because it helps you get used to the rhythm of the language, and over time, it improves your speaking and comprehension without you even realizing it. Another effective method is speaking practice, especially with native or fluent speakers. People learn much faster when they use the language in real conversations. Speaking forces you to think quickly, make sentences on the spot, and become more confident. That's why language exchange programs, speaking clubs, or even online platforms like conversation apps are so popular now. Reading and writing also play a big role. Reading books, articles, or even social media posts in the target language helps you see how words are used in context. Writing, on the other hand, gives you a chance to organize your thoughts, improve grammar, and expand your vocabulary. Some people keep journals or write short stories to practice, and it's really helpful, especially for exams like IELTS. Of course, technology has made language learning more accessible than ever. There are language learning apps, online courses, YouTube lessons, and even AI tools that help people learn anytime, anywhere. You can practice pronunciation, take quizzes, or review flashcards right from your phone. This kind of self directed learning is great for busy people who can't attend regular classes. But it's important to remember that learning a language takes time, patience, and consistency. It's not something that happens overnight. People often face difficulties. Maybe they forget vocabulary, make grammar mistakes, or feel shy about speaking. That's completely normal. What matters is not giving up. The more you expose yourself to the language, the better you get. Now, when you're asked about this topic in the IELTS speaking test, make sure you give examples and express your opinion. You might be asked, what are some effective ways to learn a language? Or, why do some people learn languages faster than others? Try to speak clearly and use phrases like, in my opinion. Many people find that. Or, one useful method is. It shows the examiner that you're comfortable expressing ideas in English. Also include vocabulary related to learning, like fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary building, immersion, language environment, and native speakers. These kinds of words help you sound more natural and academic at the same time. So, whether you're learning English, Spanish, Chinese, or any other language, the process is similar. Expose yourself to the language as much as possible, Stay motivated and practice every day. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please don't forget to like it. Share it with your friends who are also learning English or preparing for IELTS. And most importantly, subscribe to Ali Training's Official for more helpful content. And remember, learning a language is like planting a seed. It takes time to grow, but if you keep watering it, shout with practice, passion, and patience, one day it will bloom. Keep going, keep learning, and never stop believing in yourself. See you in the next video.